Hey everyone, my name is Mana.
Hey guys, my name is Leroy Dawema.
Hi, I'm Dane.
Hey, my name's Ari.
Hey, my name's Dwayne. What's up guys? My name's Knox.
Hey everyone, my name is JVS Rucker. My thoughts on male empowerment is I think all us males need to address mental health and talk more openly and free about it, and need to encourage each other to understand that we all have our problems and we all go through things and different journeys of life, so encouraging each other be good for our mental health.
I feel like for guys especially, they're very selfless. So I feel like for them to be selfless, they have to be selfish first, take care of themselves, because they can't really take care of others if they haven't really taken care of themselves.
I guess the biggest thing at the moment with male empowerment is men's mental health. I'm a huge advocate for it. Going through my own battles and having my own journey with it, it's a struggle that I have every day, but it's something that we're more open to talk about these days as well, which is healthy.
Yeah, like I feel like especially with like mental health, something that's big for us males is I guess coming together. Even like little gatherings, get-togethers where we can just, I guess, find a safe space where we can just come together and just share what's been going on in life, things that have been bothering us, where we can just feel comfortable, like, you know, being like around the presence of other males, I guess. Because I know, like myself, I do tend to like struggle with like mental health, but it's, for me growing up, it was like it's always something that I try to hide. I try to hide like my feelings, my emotions. I try to bottle it up.
My thoughts on male empowerment are to be open to possibilities and to make the choice to grow under pressure and evolve yourself to that next level.
You know, us as males, we need to express our feelings and also like let others know how we feel, because each of us always like shy away from expressing our feelings, and it always puts down, you know, ourselves to empower each other. It will be a confidence booster for, you know, everyone, and there'll be less problems in the world.
Like when we're taught, like, you know, you're supposed to be the strong one, you're supposed to, you know, not talk about your feelings because that's weak, and it's things that we hear all the time. But I guess, yeah, as I said, it's just basically creating a platform, like an area where men can feel comfortable to talk about, you know, their feelings, or be around other men that and not feel judged. I think that for me is something that I love about Base, is that whenever I'm around, you know, this environment, I don't feel judged ever. One piece of advice that I would give men out there is just be yourself, and yeah, that's the main thing for me. Be yourself, because when you're growing up, like, so many people will come for you and like try and push you in one direction to be something that they want you to be, but at the end of the day, you just have to be yourself. One of my favorite quotes is you're nobody until you're talked about, and basically that is, for me, that means like obviously if people are talking about you, that means you're doing something right, that means you're somebody, and yeah.
One piece of advice for all the men out there is, don't be scared to, you know, express your feelings and let someone know your problems, because there's a million ears that want to hear you.
Growing up, it wasn't normal to speak, but I want to change that for my kids, and the change starts here.
One piece of advice that I'll give to men out there, and to our younger men, like coming up, is just to be yourself. You know, like that's one thing that I feel like I miss growing up. Was like I felt like I always had to be someone that like someone else wanted me to be. You know what I mean? Like a crowd pleaser, this and that. It's not gonna get you anywhere. Like at the end of the day, like if you're not yourself, then you're only lying to you know what I mean, to yourself and to others. So like my biggest advice would be just stick to your guns, mate, and just be yourself. That's something I try to teach my kids. Is never be someone you're not. Don't go out of your way for others if they're not willing to do the same. You know what I mean? Just be yourself, stick to your roots, and know who you are as an individual.
Just have confidence in yourself. You know, back yourself. Sometimes it feels like the world will be against you, but at the end of the day, if you have confidence in yourself, you'll be sweet.
And one piece of advice is just be true to yourself, stay on top of your stuff. Love your family always, and don't get too caught up in the things that don't really matter in life. And always remember what goes around comes right back.
Just speak up. It's not weak to speak, especially in the Pacific Island culture. We're seen, but we're not heard. But being, you know, an Australian, New Zealand-born Samoan who grew up in Australia, it's very different for us. We're not on the islands. We're surrounded by different cultures and people all the time, and in this environment, if you don't speak up, you don't get anywhere. You know, being the quiet guy puts you in the corner. And just talking about mental health in general is a big thing for us. You know, 10 years ago there was a stigma around it, but you never know what the next person is battling with. It's always just good to talk about it.
My affirmation would be I am enough. It's short, but it's like real. It's real effective. It's real. To me, it touches me the most because I feel like, you know, all my life I felt like I had to prove myself to. You know what I mean? Like I was always trying to prove myself. Like, am I worth this? You know what I mean? Like, but I've come to terms of like, you know, like me myself. I'm enough, and I love it. Like I love this. I can relate to this.
You're nobody until you're talked about.
I walk by faith and not by sight.
There's a lot of ears that want to listen to your problems and that.
I am made to conquer.
I am enough.
The change starts now.
Whatever I put my mind to, I can achieve.
I am authentic.